Welcome back to GUTV Bracketology with Daniel and Serpy. I'm Scott Weller. Our alumni of the week is a producer in one of our nation's top markets. AnnaMaria DiPietro reflects on how her time at GUTV allows her to succeed at the highest level.
I never would have thought that little tiny GUTV would have grown to what it is today and would have created so many talented students and so many talented journalists who have really taken over the media world, not only at the local news level and in smaller markets, but at the network level and in top 10 markets.
AnnaMaria's experience with the broadcasting program here at Gonzaga has led her to a job in Washington, D.C., working for a top 10 market, allowing her access to some of the most impactful events our nation's capital has to offer.
The coolest thing that I have gotten to witness so far was Pope Francis's visit to Washington, D.C. It was one of the most surreal experiences of my life and one of the most incredible things to cover as a journalist, and especially as a young Catholic woman. To see everyone run out of their homes and run out of their apartment buildings just to catch a glimpse of him was really truly moving. And to know that the ties of Gonzaga are linked so closely with the ties of the Vatican right now under Pope Francis is really an incredible honor and something that really makes you think about your faith and about your experience at the university.
While AnnaMaria found purposeful Jesuit values at Gonzaga, she also experienced an incredible bond with her fellow GUTV classmates.
GUTV is a family. Dan will tell you, students from the past will tell you, this is your squad, for lack of a better term.
Staying connected with Dan Garrity, the director of Gonzaga's broadcasting program, allowed for the opportunity to connect GUTV senior Caroline Rourke with AnnaMaria this past fall.
And it was so cool to be able to take a student on a tour of my newsroom and say, you know, this is what's out there. You kind of box yourself in a little bit at GUTV and you're so focused, but what you're learning right now is what you're going to be doing in the real world. We're winning Emmys, we're winning Moreaus, and GUTV is really truly the reason that any of us are this successful.
Kennedy McGahann, GUTV.
With her inspirational drive and work ethic, AnnaMaria is an excellent example for current students to grow and learn from outside of GUTV.
As you just saw in our feature on AnnaMaria, our Senior of the Week, Caroline Rourke, had a fantastic opportunity to make a connection within the GUTV family. Caroline has a drive of her own that elevates everyone around her.
To the camera or to you? Okay. Hi, I'm Caroline Rourke. I'm a senior, broadcasting major, and criminal justice minor here at Gonzaga.
Hello and welcome to GUTV. I'm Caroline Rourke.
My first day of broadcasting class my freshman year, walking into the studio and just being overcome with this realization that I'm having class in a TV studio. It was so cool, and that has never changed. Or in 4 years, I have never ceased to be amazed by that I can walk into a TV studio on a college campus and say, this is my classroom, this is where I spend my time, this is where I get to learn. That's my favorite part of GUTV.
I think the best thing about Caroline is her passion. I don't know, something about her is just really contagious, and when she's working hard on something, it makes you want to work just as hard. And I've had the privilege of getting to know her through theater first and then through broadcasting. And she brings just that same intensity and level of professionalism to both her work in broadcasting and as a director and actor. Wherever she ends up with her career professionally, I know she's just going to do amazing because she has such a great personality, and she'll pick up something super quick and make it the best that it can be. So I think anyone would be lucky to get the chance to work with her.
I think finding that balance is going to be something that we really want to work on here in the next couple of days.
I went into Dan's office one time, I remember, to talk about he's my academic advisor, so we were talking about grades or something like that. And he was telling me this story about him and his dad and they were going to get ice cream in Arizona. It was like really hot. And he's like, why don't we go get ice cream? And Dan's like, okay. And then his dad's like, well, how should we get there? And so Dan starts to like go through his mind and think about like all of these different routes you could take to get to the ice cream store. And he finally settles on one, and his dad's like, all right, great, but like, you do realize like we could have started walking and figured it out on the way and we'd already be there. And I don't really know what that means yet, but I remember when he told me that, I was like, that's gonna be a really important piece of advice for me in the years to come. And I don't really know how it's gonna manifest itself, but I know that that's gonna be something that I'm gonna remember, you know, is to rather than sit and wait and think about, because I'm a thinker, I'm a big overanalyzer, and to think about how I can do something rather than just doing it and trying is, I think, something that's going to be really prominent for me in the years to come. So that's my favorite Danism, if you will.
Caroline is currently working as an intern for Philip Yin, who is running for Lieutenant Governor of Washington, and she hopes to work her way up in a small news market after she graduates. Coming up, I'll sit down with GUTV's very own bracketologist, Eden Lossie, to get her thoughts on the Zags' performance and the first weekend of madness.
She will also be here to hear your answers and answer any tournament questions you might have. You're watching GUTV Bracketology.